What's your pleasure, sir?
All right, well, welcome to a new episode of the Cinephiles and Cenobites podcast. My name is Onofre, and with me, my hetero life mate and creative partner, Mox.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? So, today we're going to be reviewing the newly released horror film, Duérmete Niño. I believe
Something
it's
about
a
child.
sleeping baby.
Oh, sleeping baby.
It's out right now, and you can check it out on the short film's official website, dnshortfilm.com. So a quick short premise of the film, it's set in the 1940s and tells a story of Alma, played by Piercy Dalton, a religious mother of newborn twins who is constantly awakened by the disturbing sound of her crying babies. Using a radio monitor to check them from her bedroom, Alma encounters a series of unsettling events that build towards a terrifying finale in which she discovers the horrifying truth about her twins. Yeah, and it's a very horrifying truth. Or truth with a question mark.
Right. Truth. Right.
Yeah. And the film clocks in about it's less than 10 minutes.
And
And
good
that's
running time.
Yeah, that's
Good
that's
pacing,
including
too.
credits.
Credits, yeah.
Yeah. And so what'd you think of the film?
I thought it was really great. The atmosphere is really tense and escalating. It all builds effectively toward the climax. I was iffy on the climax. I'll just put it that way. But overall, I was really, really impressed by this film. You can tell money was put into it. So was care, love, and a lot of work and time by people who believed passionately in it. It's a really well done and nice looking film.
Yeah, it definitely looks pristine. Like it looks visually, it looks good.
Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
practical
Shit
effects
is legit. Yeah.
and visual effects, amazing.
Yeah.
And the movie, I should point out, was funded. It was filmed in Vancouver, and originally it was supposed to be filmed and shot in Mexico, but they received the Harold Greenberg Fund, and that's an organization that supports film development in Canada.
Nice.
So they moved there, and so the establishing shot of the film, it's an upside down cross,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of does a 360.
But yeah, we discover the cross is not upside down. We are.
Oh,
Right?
is that how you
So
saw
the
it?
Yeah, well, because the camera rights itself, and we discover that the camera was upside down, and it's just the cross sitting over the mom sleeping at her bed.
So what comes to mind is the hell of the upside down sinners. Shout out to Big Trouble in Little China. Hell of the upside down sinners. So that should give you an idea, yeah. And then that's part of the opening
Very
credit.
strong opening image, though. Yeah,
It is disturbing, chilling, because then the walls are peeling. It's like, oh, okay.
I missed that, but yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yeah. And then it's right. We're told it's 1:45 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Also, it has the benefit of being set in a really creepy time. Not only time of night, day, but time in the world. This is post World War One, before World War Two,
1940s
or post. Oh, okay, so about World War II ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's really in that creepy old time, around when the first baby monitors were being developed. So
Yeah, and you don't know what you're catching in the airwaves.
right.
You
I mean,
don't
even
know.
now. Yeah, don't now. Yeah, but now, right? Instead of assuming you're catching otherworldly shit, you're just knowing that you're picking up on someone else's transmission.
Yeah.
But right back then, pre-TV and internet and shit, right? Yeah, don't know.
Yeah. At least they had lights in the house. you know. And she
Right.
slept with the lights on the house. She slept
Right.
with the lights on.
Because that's legit. Yeah. Who goes to bed scared and turns everything to darkness? That's just no, no.
Unless you lived in that household where they're like, just deal with it. Go to sleep. Deal with it.
Well, see, that's one thing too. If you knew other people were in the house, but I took it to be like she's straight home alone with those two kids,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
bonkers timing, right? You said like 1:45,
yeah, yeah.
and the events take place between 1:45 and 2 a.m., right?
Yeah, it's like in real time, it's not that long. So
Which is the witching hours.
right, right. And a sub theme in the short film is sleep deprivation. And
Mm-hmm.
the director, Freddy Chavez Olmos, um, is kind of experienced something similar like years ago when he first became a father. Him and his wife experienced sleep deprivation to take care of their newborn, and so you, with lack of sleep, you tend to see strange things in the night, or you encounter
Mm-hmm.
strange things in the night. You know, it's your head just kind of messing with you. And in the short film,
Punch
though,
drunk.
punch drunk, right? In the short film, we kind of get that in and out of reality. Like you don't know what's real or what's not. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I
Mm-hmm.
get a sense of that, kind of in that fantasy kind of sense. But
And the lady looks mad tired and paranoid, and paranoia is one of the shit that happens when you're sleep deprived.
yes, paranoia, and you know, and you just want to get some sleep, like. But
And
it's
those
one
damn babies won't let you.
right. Well, it's 1:45 in the morning. Like I'm wondering what time she went to bed. You know, like back then, I don't know.
Probably not that much. I mean, they sleep in intervals, in short intervals, I think, because the babies keep them up. And she, poor lady, has to do it all herself because her husband, fuck, maybe her husband's away at war. I didn't think about that. I was thinking maybe he was away at work, but maybe he's part of the war effort and she's home alone with these two babies.
Because yeah, that is a big
And,
house. It's not like
right?
a one
Yeah.
room studio.
No, no, no. This is like an old manor type of place. Like,
Yeah.
this
So
is like a house's house. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Maybe the husband or spouse is somewhere. You can't. I don't know
Yep.
if they had the graveyard shift yet back then.
Of course, I think they must have,
The-
as long as there's been companies, there's been a graveyard shift. But I attribute graveyard shift to like working class people. This was not a house of like working class. I would say these are like upper. I think.
you think? Like, I wonder if
I
that's
think so. Like I feel
just
like
like the
the
norm
husband
back then.
would go to really. I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like he would wear a suit. Like it's a nice house.
it is. Yeah, but I don't know what part of the country they're in either.
Or is
Like
it even supposed to be set in Canada? See, that's the thing. I
that's where
don't
it's
know.
filmed. But see, I mean, I guess that's irrelevant. Like
Right, right.
geographic
Because it could be
location.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assumed with like the wood floors and just the lights. Maybe suburban California. No, Midwest. I don't know.
The language on the box though, when she reads it, is that in
Oh yes,
Spanish
that
or
was
is
in
that in?
Spanish. Yes,
Okay, then it's probably set maybe where it was initially set in Mexico.
sure, sure. Oh, okay. But yeah, and so the digital effects in the short are really good. The practical
Really
effects.
good, really great. Yeah, there's a seamless blending of both together, and the acting is really good. Um,
Any jump scare points for you in this short?
No, but I think that was by design. There was a lot of moments that they had built that could have crescendoed and been punctuated by a jump scare. I feel they purposefully avoided that. I don't know if that's this director's style or if he just didn't want this film to be about the jump scare as
Yeah,
opposed to an insinuating kind of overbearing creep that builds,
mm, I see.
which is what it was for me until the end, which is the punctuation that it kind of leaves you on. Um, was there any jump scares for you?
I It was not like not too hard, but there was one. I think it might have been in the beginning, or maybe one of the baby scares, I knew I kind of flinched at one part. But it's throughout the film. I mean, it's the running time. Yeah, it's less than 10 minutes. You're curious.
Hmm.
There's intensity throughout. And I think there's an ongoing,
Hmm.
like, not a score, but like just it's never a quiet moment in the film,
Mm.
even though you'd think it'd be quiet because there's kids trying to sleep.
It's
Oh,
like my baby trying to sleep.
yeah. But what about the religious themes in this film? What do you think?
Mm.
Are we dealing with the devil here?
I wonder. I wonder if it's like raising newborns can be hell,
That's the message. Like, okay. And you have twins. You
and
have
you got
a
twice it right.
yeah,
It's like a double down.
yeah.
Um,
How do you
yeah,
think it's an open ending? Is it open to interpretation, or do you think
I'm
this is
sure
what
it is.
happens? Okay.
I'm I feel like this piece, although legitimately done, I feel it's kind of an art piece. So I
Mm,
feel like when it's made to be an art piece, it is definitely open to or subject to interpretation purposefully.
sure.
Um, and I think maybe the filmmaker wants that for you to kind of look into it. Is this real? Is this imagined, perceived?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I
yeah.
think that's what exhaustion feels like, right? So maybe because it's born of a place of something that actually happened to the director, you want that
Ah,
to communicate to the audience, like, is that real?
that's what
Oh no,
exhaustion looks
my
like.
babies.
Well, yeah.
Turn off that radio.
On the director has a Vimeo. You can check out his other shorts there. I believe his first short was called Shh.
Ooh,
Another fantastical kind of tale, bedtime terror. But the short film is called. Oh no, it's the English title is Rockabye Baby. Duérmete Niño, directed
duérmete.
by Freddy Chavez Olmos. Check it out, dnshortfilm.com. You heard it here. Go watch CC.
Let's see.
All right, well, that is it for this episode. Thank you for checking it out. Be sure to check out this episode's show notes for links to all our social media sites. But other than that,
That is
be sure to visit our website, nekkomedia.com. That's Nekko media.com.
.com.
And we also be on Twitter and Instagram. Very active on both of those. And you can check those out at cynical_mass. That's CINECAL_MASS. And feel free to get in touch through email, cinephiles and cenobites@gmail.com. Any movie recommendations, we'd love to check it out. Any
Any
screeners,
screeners?
we'd love to review. Any potential guests? Yeah, we love having guests on the show too.
Yeah, if you're a filmmaker, fucking hit us a line and we'll get you on the show. Ask you
Fellows.
your top 6 movies and what it's like to be an artist like you.
Oh, yes. And any fellow cinephiles and Cenobites. You are welcome.
Yes.
Any place that they can hit you up, Marks?
At villainous_kind, Instagram and fucking Twitter, but don't bother. I rarely check it except when I'm drunk. So
Oh,
uh,
okay.
I'd either send it to Ono or the show.
Yeah, you can check me out on Twitter at This Is Ono. That's This Is OHNO. Same goes for
Oh
Instagram.
no!
Yup. All right. Well, thank you again. Take it away, Annika.
This has been a Nekko Media podcast broadcasting from the Blood Cave, part of the /tag Pollard family. For myself, Annika Pussyfoot, Mox, and Ono, keep the lights on and check under that bed because there's only one universal truth. No lives matter. That means you. Stay rating, Wokeland.
We have candy.
This is us. Ono and Mox's podcast. Sounds like crap leaving ass.
do. Tiger Podcast, we broadcasting shit podcast. Tiger Podcast, in your face, in your dreams, shit podcast. Tiger Podcast, we broadcasting shit podcast. Tiger Shit Podcast, in your face, in your dreams, shit podcast.
This is a Nekko Media podcast.